Hello everyone, welcome to the show. Before we actually get into the main podcast for today, I've got a quick special announcement to make, and that is simply this. Next Saturday, I'm recording this on Saturday the 17th, so that is next Saturday the 24th of August from 1 p.m. until 1 a.m. I am going to be hosting a 12 hour charity stream for the Able Gamers charity. It's an amazing charity what I've supported for quite a fair bit of time now, and I would love you guys to get there and donate whatever you can. But last time we did this, we raised over $1,000, so if we can break that record, that would be insane. But I just wanted to quickly take this opportunity to let you guys know that it's happening. So, and also it won't be happening on YouTube. It'll be happening over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/WhiskeyInAJamJar. I'll make sure the link's in the description and all that kind of stuff below. But apart from that, guys, today's show is going to be based on RustyBean, and I'm also going to be recording today with Cool Maddie Draws, and these two are just really sweet people, the nicest people I know. As I know quite a lot of nice people, but they are super nice, really supportive, and extremely talented, and both of them have such a unique style between them. And I'm really looking forward to talking to them. The reason why I'm doing a video, this will probably be the same video for both episodes, is just because I wanted to talk about the charity stream and just make sure that it's out there. So I hope you don't mind that. Hope you don't mind the charity stream's promotion. But apart from that, guys, let's go on with the show. Hope you enjoyed today. Make sure you obviously leave a like. If you're watching this live, talking the channel, that kind of stuff, I'll hopefully be there too. But then afterwards as well, make sure you get in comments. Tell us what your favorite part of the episode was. Let us know who you'd like to see on the channel next time. And what else do I need to say? And yeah, just share amongst your friends and family and all that kind of stuff. You know, share on the Twitterverse and all that kind of stuff. But I believe that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the show today. And I'll see you really soon. Peace. Bye. She's a maniac. Oh, hey.
Hi.
I just started the call and I realised to myself, I haven't actually pressed record yet. But I got it there in the end. I was like, as I pressed it, I went, oh God, quick. And then I thought, okay, I got to settle myself down and listen and sing Maniac because it's a good bloody song. And
It's a good song.
it woke me up. It was like, I had this like little slump moment because I just finished another podcast with Cool Maddie, and I remember just finishing it and it was really fun. And I just sat there and went, oh boy, I need to get another coffee and stuff because, yeah, I went training in the morning and I thought I'd be a very silly sausage and like just go, you know what, let's see how much I can really hurt myself.
Oh my God.
I know, it sucked. How are you anyway? You good?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really good. I can't remember the last time we actually spoke. We've never spoke like one to one. We've only spoke
I think the last time was the Minecraft server thing.
Was it?
I don't know.
I can't remember because I can't remember actually. I don't think I've actually played Minecraft with you yet. I know you joined and everything, but I don't think. I think it was one of those where we were talking about it and you were just getting set up, but it was like I wasn't able to join in.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm trying.
It's been a while.
It might have even been in Jacksepticeye Discord. You know when there was all those rooms and everyone just started
Yeah.
jumping. I think you were in one of them.
Yeah. I remember that.
I hope so. I'm just talking out my arse like usual.
We're talking now. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's interesting because like obviously I've spoke to people from the UK. I've spoke to Megani as well, and they're from Indonesia, and now I'm speaking to you and you're from obviously the US. So it's like it's so weird just thinking that you're on the opposite side of the world.
Across the ocean.
Across the ocean, over the land of ice and snow. And like it's just weird because in my head I'm thinking, Okay, I want to obviously talk to as many people as I can during these things, but I need to really take into consideration the time difference.
Yeah, because when you said 3 o'clock your time when this thing would start, I was like Googling times on which they're in America and how they are in the UK, and I was like, okay, so 10 o'clock, probably 9 o'clock. And I set an alarm for myself
Yeah, yeah.
to get up at the right time.
Did
But
you?
originally, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee,
Okay.
and I lived in Texas for like 13 years, and now I'm living in New York.
Ah,
So
I
the time
remember.
differences were so weird.
I remember you mentioning about you're going to be moving and all that kind of stuff. So it's
Yeah,
um, it's going to be weird hearing different accents and stuff over here. Cause so you've got more of a Texan accent, a Texas accent. I don't know how what to say. Mine is just
a
English.
yeehaw accent.
You got a Hawaii kind of accent. That's fair. Oh, been all right though, yeah. How have you
Yeah,
been? Been okay?
yeah. Right now we're thinking of moving again within the next 2 months, so I'm just like
Okay.
piling on top of commissions and learning that we're moving soon and we don't know where yet, probably Connecticut. It's like right now everything's just a bit all over the place, but it's fun because
I-
we're gonna go see new things.
Is there a reason why you're moving? Is it just like you couldn't settle there? Obviously, you can't go into too much detail, dude. It's totally understandable, but
Oh yeah, no. We're just like finding a different place to move
sounds
for the sake of
nice
moving.
for the sake of moving.
Yeah.
So you stayed in was it Tennessee? Did you say?
I lived there for like only a couple months after I was born, so I don't
Okay.
remember it very well.
No, dude, that's fine. Don't worry. I struggle to remember what I did last week, so it's all good. Everything starts to bind together when the older you get. I swear that you just don't know the difference in days. I've caught myself before where I've I've got ready for class, so I'm getting all my gear, my martial arts belt and uniform and stuff, and then I'm eyeing my uniform. I put it on. I get in the car, and Emily goes, "Dave, it's Saturday. You don't teach on Saturday." I went, "Oh fuck,
Oh, I forgot you do like karate lessons or
yeah."
martial arts. That's
I'm
really cool.
I'm a kung fu boy.
Kung Fu Panda.
I am not a panda. I'm not that big. I might have put a bit of weight on.
No, 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 no. But I
I
used to. Oh,
go
go
on, please.
ahead.
I was going to say I legit think Kung Fu Panda's a great movie.
I think it's cute.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
good.
seen it in a long time though, but I used to watch it like every single day when I was younger.
Did you learn anything from it?
No, but when I was in elementary school, I was gonna say I took martial arts classes when I
Mm.
was like younger,
Okay.
but I never took it on any further than elementary school, which was fine. But
That
that
that's
was
still
fun.
good though.
Yeah,
That's
it was fun.
I mean,
I got to break boards.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. We broken boards, but like we break boards at black belt as a like you have to this is the final test, you have to break through this board, and we make it seem like it's like super duper thick,
Yeah.
and like we've made out of cast iron and stuff like that, just to make them really like go, oh god, I gotta really go for it. And almost all of them break it. Sometimes they punch it wrong, so you can't see this, so I'm going to try and describe it as best I can. So when you throw a normal punch, your fist, you'll see this on the video. God damn, I'm going to look like an idiot.
I'll imagine it.
Okay, just imagine me being an idiot. Okay, so
Okay.
you're supposed to punch with your knuckles to the ceiling, so like this. God, I look like I'm doing. Is it the nay nay? Is that the thing
The
that?
whip.
Yeah, that's it. Oh fucking hell.
The millennials are just like
Oh,
scattering around now.
oh God, everyone's just embarrassed for me. Anyway, yeah, so you punch with your knuckles up, but when you're punching a board, you're supposed to twist it to the side, so like
Oh.
goes through easy. If you punch it with your hand normal, so your knuckles are up and thumbs like underneath, it makes it really. You can still break it, but it makes it way harder. So we try and teach them to turn it to the side and then punch. And someone just because they're getting so pumped up, so worried, they just mess up the technique, and they're there for like a good few moments, and sometimes I've had to like slightly pull the board so it breaks a lot easier for them because I don't want them to like not fail, but I don't want them to experience like, oh God, I can't actually do it.
Yeah, because the boards are like, they're not hollow, but they're very like lightweight
Yeah, we
and like made a certain way so they're easy to break in half.
yeah, they're put together somehow. I don't know how we do it, but there's there was once where we're talking about this big announcement about what we're going to be doing for the black bolt, black blub bloops, the blub 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 blub,
The
the
blip
black
blip.
the blub blub the blub bloops, and we got the boards out the box like freshly bought, and we got them out. We're like, right, these are made out of solid oak, and we like tapped it like just to say like it's made out of solid oak, and as we tapped it, it snapped. Oh, and the kids are just like, oh, that's not that bad then.
I would have been like amazed. I would have said, like, he's so strong.
So yeah, that's say you think I'm the strong one, and it's not the board that's being weak as That's amazing. Oh God.
No, but when we did the board stuff, it was like they never told me how to properly punch the board. And what happened was that I almost broke my thumb because my thumb was inside of my fist when I was punching. And it took me like 10 tries for them to be like, oh yeah, you can't do that. I'm like, well,
Jesus.
thanks. I didn't break my thumb though, but I almost did. And it was really weird and I didn't know what was going on. But the Kempo teacher was like freaking out. He's like, oh, no. You have to have your thumb outside of your fist. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Bugger. That's like one of the first things I teach. If I'm teaching a kid, I'm like, okay, fingers in and thumbs around. Like that.
Yeah.
That's so like the very because I've punched before where I've put my thumb inside, punch, and my thumb just goes and just pops out. It's like, and it's so weird. I've been doing it for 19 years, and I'm so surprised I've not had any like massive injuries. Because most people have like the odd break here and there, but for me, I've been quite lucky, thankfully. The odd twisted ankle, and maybe like a jolted knee, but that's it. I've been so lucky.
I think the worst injury I've had is I've had stitches under my chin because I fell down when I was little and it cut open in a rock.
And a rock?
But I've never, like, I don't know what happened. I was, like, running around on a playground and I fell down. My chin busted open. But that's, like, the worst thing I think that's ever happened injury-wise to myself. Like, I've never broken a bone or gotten any more stitches than that.
That's amazing.
Which is good.
Yeah, of course it is.
But that also means I'm lazy and very inactive.
Oh, because if you weren't lazy and active, you would have injured yourself more.
Most likely.
That's hilarious. I'm trying to think. The only one I've ever done is I broke my arm when I was a toddler. So I have no memory of it personally. Probably buried deep down or something. but yeah, I always got told that I fell off the sofa and I fell off and that was it. I landed on my arm wrong and that was it. But then I found out later on that it wasn't that. I was wrestling with my brother, and as I jumped for him, I sort of tried to grab him, but I missed, and then I went snap onto my arm.
Oh my God.
But that's my only like break I've ever had, and that's way before I did martial arts. And I've done like weird stuff like flips and tricks and stuff like that, but yeah, I've been
no big
quite
deal.
lucky. No, I don't like I hate talking about it. Like I really do. I don't like going, oh, I used to do this and this and this.
It's so cool though. I think that's really cool.
Thank you. I don't know. Like I feel like for me, I like to know that I can do it, but it must be the worst attitude to have as a streamer and a YouTuber because you're supposed to be able to talk about yourself. And for me, I'm like, oh, no, let's talk about you, Ava. Let's talk about you, mate.
I draw faces.
You draw funny faces and shade.
I draw really funny faces.
Oh, you know what's really interesting? I'm not going to spoil it I don't want to spoil it because it's part of the podcast with Call Maddie, but they mentioned you in it, which was
Oh,
and it was really just out of the blue kind of thing. So yeah, at least I'll get a
oh,
view. I'll get a view off you now. It's like yes, I got you in.
oh, that's sweet.
What?
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was really cool. To be fair, it was interesting. It's nice. This is why I wanted to do this because I'm going to say this every single stream. I didn't every single stream, every single podcast, but obviously I've been following you for a while now. But we see your artwork and stuff like that, and I wanted to just talk to you because
Oh,
you're a cool person, and I think I've only seen you really speak about random stuff, and even streaming was on your Instagram. And obviously, that's been a while, but that, when you were there, you're just super cool, just chatting to everyone. Did you wait? I hope I'm not getting confused or anything. It might be Joe's doing it. Have you got a giant Hylian shield or Hyrulean shield behind you, or is it Joe?
oh, I do.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
did.
Yeah, that's what I can remember from your streams. I was like, you've got a really cool setup behind you.
That was like literally just the wall behind my bed when I would stream. Right
That's
now it's
cool.
in storage, but yeah, I had that thing like behind my bed.
Was that before you moved then?
Yeah,
Whoa,
that
damn.
was when I lived in Texas,
Holy shit, time's flown by.
which means it's probably been a year I've followed you since then.
Whoa. I do remember you following me. I was like, oh, Rusty Bean's following me. Yeah. It's
Oh
really.
no, RustyBean's following me.
Oh no, not you. Get away.
Blah.
I've always considered you a fellow fluff enthusiast with your hair and my hair. And the only
Yeah.
other person I know is Joe. Joe has like the
Oh yeah,
floof.
Joe's got like a swoopy floop.
It's a what?
A very swoopy floop.
Oh, okay, a swoopy floop.
Yes.
Right. I've never heard those words put together, and it sounds really elegant.
Have you watched Stranger Things?
I have, and I love it. Is that where it's from? Don't tell me that's where it's from.
What?
Swoopy floop. It's not where
No,
it's...
I just made that
Okay.
up. I was gonna say you have a Steve Harrington floof.
Oh, didn't you replied with that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And then I said that's the dream. Yeah. I remember now. He's a handsome man, boy. But then it's like, I don't know. He's a weird handsome. I don't,
He's like a well, he's an 80s handsome.
he's an 80s handsome, and he's actually from
Like
here.
Christian Slater. But now he's like old.
Christian's, I've always heard, I cannot picture who Christian Slater is. I'm just going to figure it out. This is what I'm like now, because my brain only has so many faces. And, oh, yeah. Yeah,
He's
I
like
get
in
that.
Heathers or something.
Yeah, I've seen him before. Hang on, I'll quickly change it. I try and change the scene so people can see what I'm like looking at. And yeah. Yeah, what's he been in?
He's been in Heathers, True Romance, Mr. Robot more recently.
See, I've not watched Mr. Robot, but I
I
wanted to
think you
speak.
should.
Yeah, I want to speak about loads of programs with you, like because you've been watching. You watch loads of things where I'm like, oh, I need to check that out, and I just never get round to it.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. But
It's go on,
it's
please.
like the sub. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no. I was literally about to say, go on, please. Here's the thing about during this, I'll randomly make like noise, like blah, blah, blah. Just keep talking.
Okay, let's note it. But I was gonna say that it's summer now, so I have like more free time to like watch different shows and things like that. So that's been fun.
What's been your go-to right now?
Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I should have guessed really, considering your pieces on Instagram and stuff have almost all been
Yeah.
Umbrella Cat. This is the thing, like when it comes to programs I haven't watched, I have you and like Joe and everyone like that as a reference to like programs and movies I should check out. Like how you do your pieces and stuff like that. It makes me want to watch the show. And like I could be watching the trailers of Umbrella Academy and it won't get me into it. But then I'll see pieces of what you've been doing. I'm like, oh, that actually looks really fucking cool. And I don't know why, but I feel like it just gives you them that little bit more. I don't know what to call it. Depth, would you say? I don't know. I'm talking out my arse slightly, but it's cool. And as soon as you started posting stuff about Umbrella Academy, I went. That's why I messaged you going. I need to check it out. I really
That's
do.
part of
Yeah.
that's part of why I draw stuff for it, because I want people to go watch this stuff. Like it's
Ah.
not my show or anything, but it's like I want people to go like get involved in what the show is, because like all these things are really cool,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't say underappreciated, but like the time's kind of passed since that came out, and I'm
Mm.
just now watching it, so I'm just kind of late to the party. I'm like, hey, I like this show too.
Like fun about like. Hey, hello there. Everyone's really far ahead of you.
I'm here too.
I felt the same way with oh god, what is it called? It's what Jane and Joe got obsessed with.
Oh, they watch a lot of shows together. Is it The Boys?
No. It's oh god. Oh no.
Hannibal?
Hannibal, yes.
Yeah.
Hannibal. But again, seeing their artwork, them talking about it, it made me want to watch it, and then I watched it with Emily and we both love it. It's very good.
I have one episode left to finish, but I technically called it quits because I felt like I finished it already.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've not well, I haven't actually watched all of the last season or the most recent season what's out. I've watched a couple, but because it was so different to the other two, I was struggling to get into it as much. Like season 1 and season 2 was super cool,
Yeah.
and like I don't know how to describe it, but just watching it and oh man, and but then season 3 is like so it felt so different at least. So then I'm like, oh, this is not the same show. I don't know why, but yeah, it's I don't know what's the big actor called again? The main actor who's Hannibal? Who's Hannibal again?
Oh, God, I don't remember. I
I
almost
can
want to look it up.
yeah. Again, I say this and I've literally got Google right in front of me. I do this all the time. Hannibal. Hannibal. Have you ever watched the original
Like the
Hannibals?
movie?
Yeah.
No.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, dude. No. Let me hang on, before I go off on one for about all those. It is where
Mads
the
Mikkelsen.
Mads. That's it. He's a strange. You know how we talked about the one from Stranger Things being a strange, handsome looking guy. Same for Mads. He's like weirdly handsome, right?
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know what else he's been in though.
I don't know. Well,
Oh,
he's
he was in
in.
Doctor Strange apparently.
Was he?
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of. There's another actor who's like multilingual and just super cool. He has his own way of doing things. And he's from. He's from. Have you watched Django?
No.
Oh, dude, very good. Have you watched? Well, do you watch any Quentin Tarantino movies?
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry, dude. It's all good.
I'll put it on my list of things to watch next.
It all depends what you're into, like, because Quentin Tarantino movies are very dialogue heavy, so you have to have like a really good attention span because sometimes you'll be watching it and your mind will just drift, and it's not because it's not engaging. It's just so long. There's just so much to take in, and
Oh
yeah,
no, he did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
yeah, that's right. That's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yes.
What's your thoughts? I've not watched it yet.
Huh?
What are your thoughts? Because I have not watched it.
I think I don't want to spoil anything.
It's all right. Don't no
But
spoiling, obviously.
yeah, no spoilers, obviously, but I definitely think that you should watch it
Mm,
if, especially if you're a fan of like Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad
yes,
Pitt,
they
because
are
their duo is like really, really cute.
cute.
Not like in a weird cute, but like in
I
a
get it.
cute way. Like they're good.
Their banter, like between each other, is really like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get you. It's I'm actually I'm a huge fan of Quentin Tarantino movies. Like I really like all of them. There's only like a couple where I'm like, it's all right, but yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's, the person I'm thinking of alongside Mads is a person called Christoph Waltz, and he plays a dentist character in Django, and he plays in Inglorious Bastards. You heard of that one at all?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So he plays like the main antagonist in that, and is nicknamed in the movie The Jew Hunter, and the first is like there's about a 10-15 minute section from right at the beginning, the very first scene, and it includes him and a couple of other characters, and you just sat there going, "Oh my god, this is some of the, well, for me at least, some of the best acting I've ever seen because he's so good in it. It's unbelievable how good he is, and he's just his accent and he's just super like charming. I proper like I feel like I got a man crush on him. I can proper geek out about him, and it's the same kind of thing with Mads as well. Like you can just really get into his character.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many good actors and actresses out there, but some are just like made for parts. You know, like Rob Downey Jr. and Iron Man. It's just
Yeah.
iconic. You can't think of anyone else. Anyone else could take that role. It's just him.
It's true.
Is there any other programs you liked? Programs, shows you like to watch?
Uh, that's the same thing.
Say again.
Programs and shows.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering that. As I said, I thought, hang on, am I saying the right thing? Because I said sofa
We
earlier.
Yeah, we call them sofas and couches.
Yeah, that's all right. As long as
We
it's
mostly call them shows, not programs, but it's not an uncharted thing to say.
program is an uncharted word. That's fantastic. There's not too many words right now where it's like when if an American says one thing and we're like, what's that mean? Like, it's not too much of that going on now. Chips was always the one for me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Chips and
I
fries.
I met a girl like at like a food truck place and she asked for chips and they gave her fries and I kind of watched her walk away. I was like, what does that even mean? I don't understand.
Like a hidden language. Like, what is this? What is this secret language you're talking about? And
How long have I been sleeping?
just wake up to a whole new world with different languages all the time.
I wake up in the UK.
That's awesome. Oh, wait, are you ever going to come again?
I hope so.
Oh, be cool. I wanna like go over to US. I wanna come here. I wanna go like different other areas and like I wanted to go to Indonesia. I want to go. I want to go to PAX. There's so many different places in the world I want to go to.
I might not be going to PAX mainly because I don't want to use it as an excuse to go hang out with friends. And it's like super expensive at the same time.
It's, I get what you mean. So it's like if you want to hang out with your friends, just hang out with them.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense to be fair. Oh, I like that actually, because you don't actually just you don't need PAX to go see your friends. Just go see your bloody friends. That's
I feel
true.
like it adds like more expenses and everything. And like the convention sounds cool and everything, but I think the only thing I would go there to do is just hang out with friends.
That's the only reason I'd want to go to. Like even though this show wasn't like amazing, when I went to see Sean's How to Get Here tour thing, The show was amazing. He did incredible, but I loved just hanging out with Joe, Jane, Socko. Who else is there? Maddie was there, and their friend. I can never remember their friend's name. Oh no, I feel so bad. But
Jane's friend?
I think so. It was James was Socko's friend. I can't remember.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But just sitting down and chilling with them and hanging out and having food and just talking crap, like that was just super nice. That was like a nice highlight of the day.
It was super nice.
Oh God! As if you just punned. How dare you pun on this podcast?
I make too many puns around the house, and it's a nightmare.
I'm not a God. I'm about to say a punny guy. God, and that was an unintentional pun. That was an unintentional pun, but like, I don't really try and like force puns. I'm more of a like I just dick about with Em. Like she hates it sometimes, bless her, because I'll just start dancing in front of her or just kicking a butt and stuff like that, and she's like, "Stop it!" It's like, no, this is fun for me. I enjoy doing this. I'm a selfish, funny guy. Yeah, I find it cute. She doesn't. She's like, no, I hate you. You know, the usual stuff. I think, you know, when we're talking about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
What's your favorite season so far?
Ooh, I like the third one.
That's really interesting. I don't know. I don't know, like, how I feel about the third one. I liked it, but like, there was some really like cool moments.
Yeah. All of them are good.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong.
But the monster design
that's what got me.
In season 3 was sensational. Like,
that's the one that got me.
Yeah. I remember just watching it going, oh yeah, that's very good. And oh man. How obviously I can't spoil anything like that, but with Billy and his like in season 2, I could not give a thundering fuck about Billy. I just did not care. And how they used Billy in season 3 was spot on. Like, I really enjoyed season 3 and how he used Billy, because, like I said, in season 2 it was kind of just the normal douchebag trope, you know, and
I kind of like that kind of character. Like, yeah. I hate that I like that character.
Why? Why do you hate that?
Because he's an asshole. Like, he's not a good person, but he's a good character.
About to say, you're allowed to, like, not... you're allowed to like people who aren't good people, in a sense. Like,
yeah.
For example, everyone loves the Joker, you know, from Batman and Joker.
Exactly.
Like, everyone loves Joker. Not because... And it's not like you're going, I'm a bad person because I like Joker. No, Joker's a freaking awesome character. And everyone should know what Joker's all about.
I had a similar conversation with Jane like a couple days ago where we were talking about a character from Jessica Jones.
Again, not watched that either.
There's like a psychopath villain in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And like we like the character. David Tennant plays him, and he's like amazing in that show. And then someone got mad and was like, "Oh, you support psychopaths if you like this character."
What?
I'm just like, no, it's a fictional character. You can like the bad character and like the villain for what it is, but that doesn't mean you condone like murder.
No, of course not.
Exactly.
There's a lot of overthinking sometimes when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, you can just like a bad guy because they're just cool. Like, it's not meaning that you agree with their ideas and ideology. It'd be like people who liked Thanos, and I loved Thanos. I don't want half the world to disappear.
I said the same thing to her.
Oh, really?
Just because I like Thanos doesn't mean I like half global universal murder.
Get the picket signs out with just a half or 50%. Oh yeah, there's 50%. That's all you need on the sign, and everyone will know what it means. I don't
No,
know.
I've had people like that. It's so weird, and I don't understand how
Is
they
that
can
it?
overthink that situation.
Would that be because of how many people like know of you? Because obviously
Mm,
you've got a fair few followers, you know, and because of because obviously you'll put your opinions out there and just say certain things or do certain things that because there's so many of them and they vary, everyone varies. There's going to be a couple of people who are like saying weird stuff.
well, yeah, absolutely, but I think it's more of just the general thing that people have opinions over things. So if anyone were to say, I like this character who murders people in a TV show, like that same person, if they found that person, they're going to probably say the same thing. I think
Mm.
it's more like the chances of having certain people who are going to like shit on your head or something during the day, then it's more chances of that happening if there's more people around you.
Of course there is. We were talking about this earlier with Sean's community and how there's people within the community who are negative and will say bad shit about whatever, and people start to define the community itself as that, and it's not that. It's that
Yeah.
there's so many people and everyone varies the littlest tiniest ways. There's going to be a few people out there who are not really. I don't know how to say. I can never say they're a bad person. I just feel like they might be socially awkward or they don't know how to express certain things, or they're just having a bad day.
They're not really for anything else but their own opinion.
That is that is a perfect way of putting it. That's such a
I
perfect
feel
way of
like that's a
putting it.
very pacifist way of saying it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of person I am when it comes to that kind of stuff. I try to keep to myself and like let people be who they are. And if they're talking shit about me or to me or even like to my friends, I'm sort of going. Oh, actually no. If they're talking shit to my friends, I'll not physically slap
I'll
them. I'll
say
call them
something.
out. Yeah, yeah. I'll say something. Where it's me, I think it's just how I grew up. I grew up with like my family and my close friends. We always used to take the mick out of each other, like, and just make fun of each other in a nice way. So when I hear someone calling me anything, I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, you're just not you're not really in the right place in your head, are you, dude? And that's it. I sort of have empathy for him. I feel sorry for him. That's usually what I do. But if it's ever someone saying stuff to my friend, um, even if I see it on someone's art, like if I saw it on yours or I saw it in a stream or anything like that, if it's a real negative thing and it's to do with someone else who isn't me, I feel like I need to say something because
Yeah.
like sometimes they just need to know the anonymous way of doing things. Like you can anonymously just not even actually anonymously, you can say it with your own name and stuff, but because there's that detachment from the person you're saying it to, you feel like you can get away with a lot more things. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes people need to be educated like, oh no, you can't do that, because if you said that to that person in real life, stuff will happen. Like, I don't know, I sound really threatening then, didn't I?
I
Stuff
mean,
will.
it's better than like just going off on them and escalating the situation. Like
Mm-hmm.
feeling bad for someone who's just gonna be mean all the time. That's a
uh,
very like rational way of
yeah.
looking towards things.
And they usually do it because they want to get something from you, like they want to get some kind of energy from you, like some kind of negativity, or even if you're calling them out, calling them all the names under the sun, and you make them feel bad, they actually kind of like that because it's some kind of attention, and that's the main thing they crave, is
Uh-huh.
just like they're saying this so then you can respond. And it might have been you, it might have been someone else, I can't remember, but I remember someone where someone was complaining on someone's, I think it was someone's art piece, and then the artist reached out to them and said, "Hey, dude," and they spoke to him, and the person who talked shit was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I wasn't in the right place. I just wanted to get some attention from you and stuff like that." And it's weird how people get around or go around trying to get attention off certain people.
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time. I see it when I'm teaching kids and stuff, but it's interesting seeing it when they're older. You know,
Yeah.
whatever works really.
And owning up to it is like another rare thing to see.
That's really true. That's super true. If someone's messing up or saying like bad stuff, I think when someone can own up to their own bullshit, I feel like that's admirable, and then they can be on the path of forgiveness. But it's the ones who like they double down on what they say. So if they call someone a negative thing, and then they get called out on it, they keep doing it because they want that. They just can't help but stick with their opinion, and that's it. They can't lean anywhere else. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know what your experience is with that regarding your pieces and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't go through all your comments regarding for what's it like for yours.
I've had my fair share of people like messaging me and like asking me of weird things. Like someone asked me to draw something for a commission that was very like transphobic, and I got really pissed off about it and I blocked the person.
Yeah.
And no, the way I go about it is completely ignoring the situation and making sure that person isn't going to say anything to my friends or say anything else to me. Because like I feel like it would get very heated anyway if I tried to keep talking about it to them.
Yeah.
So I just hope that they're gonna understand that nobody's gonna take tolerance for that, and I would just block them and move on, which I've had my fair share of moments to do so. It's like, ugh, I don't like it.
Does it sort of get emotionally draining for you?
It depends on what would happen. Like me blocking that person after they asked me to draw that certain thing, it was like I got emotionally drained from that because I told them like it was wrong and they shouldn't ask people like to draw certain political things like that if it's very sensitive and wrong and hurtful to other people. It was like a weird day for me, and that started it.
Do you feel like they actually wanted to commission you, or do you feel like they were just trolling just to say that kind of weird shit and get a reaction out of you?
I don't know, and hopefully they weren't actually trying to commission me. I hope it was a joke, like a really messed up joke.
Yeah, that would be my go-to thought with whatever they were trying to get there. Because how would you open? I don't know how. Obviously, you can't see what we said, but like that mindset of I want to have some shit and what might be racist, transphobic, homophobic, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask an artist to do it for me. Like, how weird is it? Like, you go into it expecting that person to be okay with it. Or,
I mean,
go please.
I can't like put myself in the mind of someone who did that.
Yeah.
But like that's the first time I've ever seen someone commission me something that's like ludicrous and terrible. So I didn't even know how to say like, hey, like why would you do this thing? I kind of just went off and I said how wrong it was. I was like, don't ever message me again. I'm blocking you. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. Goodbye. It was like kind of like I hit run. Don't want to talk to this person again.
I feel like that's needed sometimes though, dude. Like being just blocking and stuff like that. If it's a case of they're doing it just to troll to get a reaction, that's one thing. But if they are literally doing it, I mean, we're going to go, no, we'll pay you. They wanted to do it all. Just to let them, like, educate them and go, like, dude, why? Why would you do that kind of thing? Because it's not cool. And, in fact, because of, obviously, what I believe in, I can easily take offense to that. Because what your opinions are different to my opinions, yes. But to think and assume that I'm going to think the same way as you, it's kind of like just really backwards minded.
Especially if they were offering money for something like that. Like, that's the part that made me even more sick to the situation because I was like, no, you gotta go. You have to not talk to me anymore.
Because they feel like, oh, because they're paying you, you'll do what they want, and that's it.
Exactly.
That's so weird. I had this thing with with teaching, where obviously I get paid to teach the kids, and
Hmm.
then and then I'd have some parents where will come up to me and go, and bear in mind, been teaching forever, like 15 years minimum, teaching, 19 years training, and they come up to me and go, I think you should teach them like this. I think you should do this. And I went, I understand your opinion. However, what do you do? What's your profession? I work here. Okay. Have you ever taught a class before? And it's like, okay, I get your opinion, but you need to sort of stay in your lane and understand, like, kind of like let the professional do their thing, and
Right.
the person who's done the research and put the time in to do their best with what we got. It's interesting. I mean, sometimes I know where we're coming from because it's always trying to be for the better of the kids and stuff like that. But when you hear an opinion and it's an uneducated opinion or uninformed opinion, that's when it's kind of nuts because people can make their assumptions and about anything, any situation, but if they haven't done the research about it, then it's like, why say it? Or even if I see it obviously on Twitter and stuff where people will form opinions about situations, people, whatever, and they instantly have a knee-jerk reaction to it. It's like, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, that person shouldn't have done that. And then it's like, okay, do you know why they did that? Do you know why that's happened between those two and why they're talking about this? No, it's just what I thought. Well, shut the fuck up, research first before you even think about publicly saying something.
Right.
I don't know. That's me going off on one, but
I got
I
deep.
got deep. But it's just interesting for me because it's weird to notice and pay attention to the mindset of people who do just spout negativity, spout poison and stuff like that.
I
I'm all,
highly.
God,
Sorry.
all I was gonna say was I'm all for like super. I prefer supervillains compared to superheroes personally. If I was gonna have like a superpower, I'd much rather have stuff and use it for evil because it's just more fun. But
We're all human.
yeah, we're all human. But like, yeah, with me, it's like if people who spread negativity because and it's from an uneducated point of view, I don't know. It's a weird one. Same for mindset, and I will never understand how people can get there personally. But yeah, what were you saying? Sorry, apologies for that.
No, it's okay. It's interesting. But I was
Mm.
gonna say, most people who form like arguments on the internet, I don't think a lot of research or thought goes into that in
No.
general. So it's kind of a lost cause when you were saying like they don't think when they're going to say something next because it's just you can click on a keyboard, press a button, conversations either going on or it's over or it's just escalating. And I find it so weird seeing how many people just don't think during arguments on the internet because it could be so easy to just click another button and think about what you're going to say and not
Yeah,
click enter. It's so easy to just not be a shitty person online,
it
but people
is.
just don't want to take that route.
So I don't get it because it's like they must be doing it because they're getting some kind of thrill out of the arguments, some
And
kind
the
of joy
attention
out of it.
too.
Absolutely. And to be fair though, dude, like it's a good thing we don't understand it because if we did understand it, we'd probably be doing it ourselves. I don't know. Everyone has like their own kind of thrill, I guess, but I always just feel sad for him. I think Gear Beagley, as in Brian, tweeted something about how he uses the mute and block button on Twitter a lot, and all I could think of is, yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
If I see something that's like just even if I've been mentioned, and it's not about me, but I'm it's like everyone gets tagged in the conversation. Like you know how it is. You get tagged with like 27 other people. That's why I did that tweet
Yeah.
last night about tag 28 friends and stuff because I was taking the piss. But when you get tagged and then all of a sudden it just spirals into some kind of negativity stuff, and you're just like, yeah, I don't want that. So mute conversation, and if there's anyone who's negative in that group, like just block.
Exactly.
It's so easy to do that, and it's easy to do that, and it's also easy to keep paying attention to the negative stuff. But it depends on how you're going. It's like the news. Like the news is almost, I'd say, 90% negative because that's what keeps people engaged.
Hmm.
Whereas if it's just sunshine, rainbows, and puppies, people are like, "Oh, that's nice," but they don't click as much.
Yeah.
And
They just don't want to hear it.
yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I love studying mindset and stuff like that because that's what I've done for years. But to try and get to that point is it's interesting. There's always going to be people like that. I don't think there's ever going to be a moment where people are always going to be super positive online and stuff like that. And I don't think they should be super positive all the time. But when if you're about to press enter and the thing that you're writing, if that has a negative effect on people who read it, or it's directed to someone to give them a negative effect, or it's just toxic, just don't press enter. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I don't get it.
But there's that thing again where people want to see negative activity. They want to click on those things to see what's going on. It's like the temptation thing with the news. Like people don't want to look at all the sunshine and rainbows, but they are going to look at the bad things that are happening in the world because they have that sort of leniency to wanting to see that.
Definitely. I feel I've always thought of it as a survival mechanism. So like, let's say we had a tiger just pop into our rooms. Yeah, the first thought you have isn't, "That's a very pretty tiger. I love the stripes. It's a very nice color." You go, "Oh fuck, that's got big teeth and that's going to eat me," and and then you run away. Like that's your response. You look for the negative first because if you don't spot the negative, you could die. And
Exactly.
like, I feel like that's such a primal thing. And I don't know.
It's such a good analogy.
I appreciate that. But yeah, it's just interesting because one thing that I'm happy with is the circle of friends I have, as in online, is like super positive. And even when we're going through like those rough moments, there's always people you can reach out to, or
Yeah.
or if you know that someone's going through some shit, just to be able to quickly reach out to them and go, "Hey, dude, haven't heard from you for a while. Literally wanted to say, hope you're okay. Always there for you." And that's like such a powerful thing, in my opinion.
I agree.
And I feel like we all go through negative moments, and I feel like that's needed sometimes. You shouldn't always be trying to be positive. Like let those emotions come up, but it's when you identify those negative emotions and that becomes you. Like I am this and this. It's like,
Hmm.
oof, you need to embrace all the emotions, dude. I think Sean mentioned that a while ago, where you know how obviously people misconstrue positive mental attitude, and they're always talking about like, "Oh well, don't worry, just focus on the positive, focus on the positive, focus on the positive." And I'm so glad Sean said no, that's not what it
Yeah.
meant. I remember him saying that, and I thought, thank God. I'm so glad he said that.
Like, still be aware of your other emotions, not just being constantly happy all the time. Because if you're constantly happy all the time, it's gonna bog down on you more later on in the long road.
That's true. That's super true. You can always tell, can't you? You know when you see someone who's like, I'm doing great, and really you look at them and go, but you're not though, are you? and it's okay. I feel like one of big one of the big lines I've always liked is "It's okay not to be okay."
Yeah.
I think that's so powerful, and yeah, and it's hard because like when you're in those states of mind where you are in a negative spiral, saying to yourself it's okay not to be okay doesn't really help, and you can sometimes forget about that. It's
Exactly.
interesting. It's super interesting, isn't
It
it
is.
weird? Isn't it weird how like last night when we were talking about, well, what do you want to talk about? We're just like, well, we'll just talk shit, and we've gone into this like proper deep stuff.
I like
It's
how this all spiraled down from programs to television shows.
That's literally how these podcasts have been. So with Maddie Chu, uh, we first spoke about Billy Bear meat. We were talking about deli meats, and then we somehow went on a complete tangent about like childhood TV shows and movies and stuff like that. So it's that's what I like about this kind of stuff. I don't know if people who listen are going to enjoy it, but I enjoy just random conversations. I think it's really cool.
Likewise. This is very fun.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good time, dude. I'm always worried. I'm so worried like someone's gonna like do this podcast and then afterwards go, never again. Fuck that. I'm so worried. I'm just like, I think that's definitely when I feel the most insecure because it's like, oh, I want to make sure that it's a cool thing for people to join in on.
Well, I like it so far. I watched all the episodes last night.
Have you?
Yeah, I binged it.
Oh, that's so nice to know.
It's
That
really, really good. And everyone in the comments are so nice too.
yeah, the community is super nice, and I'm really happy with it. To be fair, it's going really good, and the response has been like amazing as well. So that's always good. I'm looking
Very
at
good.
really good. I'm looking at your Instagram feed right now.
Oh no.
No, why?
Get off quick.
No, your stuff's always cool, dude. I've always liked how you portray yourself. Like, because
As
it's
yellow and
it's just yellow.
squishy.
I've always liked how you've done your hair. How you do hair is super cool.
Thank you.
Don't know why, but yeah. This is the thing with me. I just look at things and go, "That's cool," and that's it. Like I try my best to articulate why I like it, but I always struggle. It's oh yeah, because remember there was you posted one and it was you and you looked like super cool with your big shades and stuff, and then it was
I'm
a
not that
plant.
cool in real life, I promise.
You are cool, relax. And then you posted a picture of a drawing of plants, and then you started doing Crowley, and
Yeah.
that's when you went on a little hype part about what's that program called? God, Good Omens.
Yeah.
Good Omens. And again, didn't get into that until I saw people talking about it, and it's I like it.
I loved it.
There's a difference right there. I thought it was good. I did like Aziraphale and Crowley were awesome. Like every single scene with them in was like spot on for me. I loved every bit. And the rest of it I was kind of like, so it's all right. It's okay. I don't know. I always feel like super bad because everyone I speak to is like, oh, it's so good and this and putting loads of like hours into drawing all the characters, and in my head I'm thinking, oh man, I wish I liked it as much.
I mean, no shows are perfect.
That's true. Think about Game of Thrones.
Opinions.
Opinions are okay. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
No, I could never get into it.
Just too long winded?
Too long.
Too long. Oh god, I just did a Game of Thrones reference to you, like you're gonna fucking get it. God damn it! What an idiot.
I appreciate your effort.
I put the effort in all the time. So, what do you do on your chill days? Like, is it chill days just drawing, or do you do stuff other than that?
Chill days mostly drawing.
Really?
with watching shows in the background, but I
That's
mean,
pretty.
sometimes we'll go out and just walk around and do stuff, but that's really it.
So you're kind of a recluse, but you do spend time outside too.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Well, that's probably why your pieces are so goddamn good in here. It's like you're spending so many time. How many hours do you think you spend drawing?
On like one piece?
Just in general, like I don't know. I have no idea about your routine kind of thing, but do you like just focus on one piece during the entire day, or do you break it up? Like I'm going to work on this piece for this time, and this piece and this time, this piece and that time. What's it?
I
I
wish
don't.
I was that organized.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing to do.
I mean, I know some people who do that, but I will hopefully try to figure out what I want to draw, or as for commissions, I'll work on that first of all.
Mm.
But if I think it's something that I want to draw, that'll normally take around like 1 to 2 hours, depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But normally I'll get like drained out after then and I won't draw anything else for the rest of the day unless there are commissions.
But that's not a bad thing, really, is it?
No, it's not.
I mean, I know obviously you took a big break, and you do not have to talk about anything regarding it, but I can
Okay.
imagine like that would have really helped you just to step away from everything and be like, all
Oh
right.
yeah.
I
It
mean,
absolutely did.
I'm really glad. When you posted for something for like the first time after a few months, I was like, Ava's back. You're back. I think I messaged you on that like 2 minutes after something like, hey, dude.
You did. I
Yeah.
remember.
No. Trying to think what it was, what you posted, because like you've been like doing loads and loads and loads of pieces recently. You've been on like a proper roll, really.
I've been really, really trying.
Have you? Is that just because like you've got motivation, or is it like you're in this flow state?
I really want to get art out, but I just am blocked at the moment. It doesn't look like it, but I really am, and it sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. What do you mean by art block then? Because obviously you're making these pieces all the time, but like, what's art block for you? Because you're still doing things.
Yeah. Art block can be either you know what to draw, but you can't draw it, or you don't know what to draw, but you can draw something. And
And
right
you
now it's been a
okay?
flip flop of both of those things.
That's interesting. What do you think caused it? Do you think it's just like you doing too much, or it just
Yeah,
that's
it might just be that.
could be just so simple, couldn't it? It's it's interesting. You're right. I just heard you go.
Yeah, I was taking a breath. I was like, "Ugh."
Oh God! I got so worried like something happened on your.
I died.
It's like, oh no! Ava, no! Well, the most viewed video on YouTube for that day.
Oh my gosh.
In the Cast, the first person died. God damn it! Don't die on my channel.
It'll be an honor.
No. Well, it's been nice to know you, Rusty. See you later.
RustyBean drops dead after talking
God.
about art block.
And I'm just like, click like and subscribe. God, that's like the ultimate how can I say it, cringe promo.
The title should be just RustyBean dies question mark.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I might do that now. I remember I said on Twitter, like, I don't know if I want to make it where it's just the same thing where it's a Cast episode, blah, 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 with blah, blah, blah. Or I want to do it like Rusty Bean dies, did it?
I'll just
Then,
be silent for the rest of the podcast.
oh God, I've talked too much anyway, dude. I've spoke way too much. So I apologize.
It's fine.
I always feel like I'm going off on one, and I don't like it because I need to make it so you talk. Maybe it's a good thing I put the Q&As in. That's probably
Yeah.
it. But yeah, so like, so when you do an art block, then it's like you don't know what you want to do, so you sort of just grasp onto something. So you grasp onto the Umbrella Academy, or
Yeah.
Is that a way
Even
to?
though the show is super outdated, I was like, I want to draw stuff for it anyway. Nobody's gonna look at it. That's fine. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
There's one character who's like super interesting to me just because of how you've done it because I don't know but the what's their name, the really posh looking boy,
Klaus.
is it Klaus or Five? I don't I because it said number 5, so I don't know.
I mean, the only two I've drawn were the two that I've just said, so I have no idea.
There's one on your Instagram feed where they're holding like a, well, it says there's something so tragic about you.
Oh yeah, that's 5.
That's 5. They look super interesting as a character.
They are. I won't
Oh,
spoil.
just because of the aesthetic and all that. I hate doing this because I know it's a bad thing to say, so apologies. But have you watched Full Metal Alchemist at all?
Uh,
Or
is
heard
that
of it?
with the giant robot brother?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, not
There's
the robot, but he's like a knight in
he's in
armor or
yeah
something.
he's
Yeah.
he's literally just an armor set. That's
Yeah.
all it is. There's no one in it.
I watched a little bit of it.
It's really good
His
if you
name's
keep
Greg?
Greg. No,
No.
Armor Boy is oh no, I forgot. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Jacket. Not that one. It's one of my favorite movies. That one actually. His name is, people in like who are watching this are gonna be ripping my head off because of that. Alphonse is his name.
Alphonse.
Alphonse. You had
And he
Edward.
calls him Alfie.
Alfie. Yeah, that's right. It's really cute. It's a very very good anime. Like not many people watch it. Well, no, people I know don't watch it. But yeah, it's really underrated in my opinion. It's rated really high, but it's rated really high. But the people I know who don't watch it, that's why I feel like it's underrated.
I
But
know I watched a little bit of it, but it's probably been a really long time since I have.
yeah, there's a character in it. And what's his name? His name is called not Pride. Oh, maybe it's Pride. I can't remember. But basically, like it kind of looks like number 5, or because I don't know what number 5 looks like. Not watched the program, but it just reminds me of him, and I'm like, oh, he's like the best character. He's a really cool character. So it makes me want to watch Umbrella. I'm gonna have to watch Umbrella Academy as soon as I finish this podcast.
If you watch Umbrella Academy, I'll finish Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, all right. That sounds good. That'd
I'll
be a good
probably
one.
rewatch because I have no idea what has happened. I only
You
know like I won't spoil, but like oh crap, I can't spoil anything.
it's so hard not to spoil things, isn't it?
The reason why they're going out on adventure.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm so curious about it, and it's just one of those where like you keep thinking about it, you keep wanting to watch it, you just don't get round to watching it.
Yeah, I'm like that with My Hero Academia because my sister really wants me to watch that with her.
It's very
She's
good.
waving at me right now.
Hey, what's your sister's name? If you don't mind,
Medea.
Medea's such a. You both have got really cool names. I told you tonight, like, okay, M's gonna. If I don't think M watches these and listens to them, but I told you like that. Like, yeah, we like Ava for a kid's name. So whenever we have
Oh,
a little baby or boy, we're going Ava for a girl, I think, and Milo for a boy. I think I can't remember. But yeah,
oh,
we sat there and was like, oh, we like these names, so
that's
watch
so
it
cute.
happen, and it's not those at all, and I just ruined everything. people people are gonna like hop back to this podcast going, oh, excuse me, whiskey, you
Excuse me?
you promised this. It's like, ah, shit, calling me out.
Calling you whiskey?
No, they shouldn't be calling me. No, hopefully they don't call me whiskey. That'd be weird. I still I'm not fully used to people calling me whiskey.
I
Like,
used to call you whiskey.
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 Whiskey. Oh. Just, you can call me Dave. It's totally fine. It's totally
I'm Dave.
fine,
Hi,
Dave.
Dave.
It's weird. Like you sound so British, man.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. You alright, mate? It's weird hearing like people who I watch just call me Whiskey. Don't say, "Hey, Whiskey and Jam." Like they say, "Hey, Whiskey." It's like, oh, they know me, kind of thing. It's an interesting thing what goes on in my mind, but it's super cool. Let me think. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to talk about. There's like a few little things I wanted to talk to you about, but it was mainly just the shows what you're into because you've been so passionate about them all, and I thought, I want to hear some good some stuff from you. You know,
From me.
yeah, it's always nice. I do like your floating Megani or Butler Megani, Butler Meg piece.
Butler Meg. No,
Butler.
yeah.
It's very cool. It's
Her
really
character
cool.
is super cool.
I really like. They're really cool to speak to. Like we had obviously those little delays where it's like beep, whoop, but it was you didn't hear me like when it went off, and I just went no like super loud once. Oh, I felt so bad for Megani. I was like, oh, this is not a good experience for you. Even though obviously it was all right in the end. What about games then? Are you into games at all? Because
I mean, I just finished Breath of the Wild after like years of it being out.
it's so good.
I didn't want it to end.
That was my my thing with it too. So were you like doing all the missions, and obviously you go to the castle like usual Zelda stuff, and then you face Ganon. Were you sort of like circling around the castle trying to find things to do apart from finishing the game? It's so good. What was your what's one of your favorite moments in that game? If you can remember, there's so many, obviously.
Oof, that's a good question. Okay, there was one thing that happened. I was doing an important quest that I think was time limited, but it probably wasn't. But it was important. And I was walking down a hill and I saw the giant Karok with the maracas.
Yeah.
And I dropped everything to help him get his maracas back.
He's
Because
great.
that thing is the cutest thing I've ever seen the whole game.
Wait,
And I dropped everything to help him.
He's just full of PMA, isn't he? Like that.
Oh yeah.
That's all it is. He's just standing there, just loving life with his chubby belly out. Just what's his name? I'm just gonna find the Korok. I put Korok in Google, and the first couple of things is Korok Seed Guy.
Don't take it. It's not worth it.
Hetsu. Oh, Hestu. He's so cute.
Hestu?
Hestu. Hestu. He has like a little leaf beard and everything. It's great.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
He's so
I love
cute.
him. What was your?
He's precious.
He is a precious little bean or seed actually, not a bean. It's more of a seed than anything. Well, I think I spent. I know I spent over 150 hours on one save file on the game, and that was when I was streaming it. Whereas, I must have spent a similar time when it was just myself.
You were streaming it?
I streamed it on YouTube actually. But this is I can't remember when I did stream it actually, but it was such a fun experience because I was playing it on master mode.
Oh.
And I remember the first time I played at master mode was literally to stream, and I got to just a basic bitch enemy, as in just one of the pig doodads. I can't remember their names anymore, and it took me I think 3-4 attempts just to beat it. And the moment I did it, I finished it, I went, oh shit, this is going to be really tough. And there's just some really good moments in the game.
Oh yeah.
So many amazing quests. Did you do the one where you create your own village?
Oh, Terrytown?
Yes,
Yes, I did do that.
that's one of my favorite missions in the game. I could I could spend like a good podcast just talking about Breath of the Wild and how good it is. Because
I wish I was watching that stream.
it's all good. To honestly, I am considering doing another stream of it, but like doing just doing all the missions instead. Because
Oh, that'd be cool.
Master Mode was for Master Mode and my stream, I did all shrines, and that was fun. But I wanted to, yeah, I do want to stream it again. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know whenever I do. We'll see.
Nice.
We'll see. But
Cool.
it's good. I need to spend another 100 hours on it. God. It's so great. And just like Link as well. He's so cute. And
Uh-huh.
and Zelda, like they're both just adorable characters. And you're just like, oh, that's so
Did
cute.
you get the secret ending?
There's this. Wait, as in when you collect all the images?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I believe I did. Yeah, I did. I panicked, but my heart went, what? Secret ending? What? 150 hours wasted. I always try and go for the secret endings. If I know there's a secret ending, I want to go for it. When I played Bloodborne, I heard there was a secret ending. I was like, I must get it. I have to get the secret ending because it's a secret and no one else knows, even though everyone else knows.
Everyone knows about the secret ending.
It's so good. What else then? What was the other games that you used to play? What kind of games are you into? Are you just into story-based games or?
Um, I mean, I don't even know, man. I used to play Fallout a lot, and I got out of that because I don't know. I finished the game, and there was nothing left for me to do.
Yeah. Which
Not the
Fallout?
newer
Sorry.
one, Fallout 4.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fallout 4 is pretty good. Fallout New Vegas is really fun.
Yeah, that one was the best one,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think.
I will forever have this burned into my memory because when me and my friend Azar or Aaron, we were first becoming like friends and close friends. We'd add each other on Xbox and obviously we chat there. But I remember playing Fallout 3 for the first time, and I beat the game in like a few hours because I didn't do any side missions or anything. I just did story, and I got like 2 achievements in the entire game. So
Oh my god.
he forever rinses me now for being a person who just does a story and that's it. And it's definitely imprinted in my brain because now I play games and I'm like, I'm gonna do everything just to avoid that embarrassment. Oh, back in the day when I just cared about doing the main story because I couldn't be asked to do anything else.
Back in the day.
Back in the Dizzy. Well, when was that? When was Fallout 3?
Ooh.
It's been like
Google.
2. I'm on it, mate. Already on it. It was 2008. Oh,
Jeez.
oh,
I
my
was gonna
heart.
say 11.
Yeah, I was thinking like 2011-ish. 2008, dude. That's 11 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, my old heart can't take it. Oh, dear.
My adolescent heart can't take it.
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, I don't want to say like your age and all that because I don't think that's appropriate for this. But it's always interesting to talk to people of like different age and hearing their opinions on certain things. Because like Breath of the Wild, no matter what age you're at, like you could be 10, 18, 28, like 50. You play it and you'll fucking love it. It's so good.
Yeah. I'm so
Have you?
excited for the second one.
Yes. Oh, that that trailer is like it's so short, and I remember just watching it going, oh, it looks so good because I don't think they've updated the graphics at all.
It
But
looks like the same,
yeah,
but it's
but
still good.
they've gone for like a darker approach, and
They
that
said
makes
it's
me
going to be like a horror type
yes,
of game.
yeah. When I heard about that, I was like, oh, that's that's so cool. That's so good. I want more horror games. I want horror based games. There's not enough.
I'm excited.
I'm excited, big brain excitement. I can't think of any like decent horror games recently. Visage is good, but
I don't think I watched anything on Visage.
it is good. Magani likes it a lot apparently. The first one's fun. First chapter, whatever you want to consider, the most recent release. I was playing with Emily and I got really salty because when you do that chapter, it doesn't respawn like items what you'll need, so it doesn't respawn candles and stuff. So I wasn't able to make progress in it, and it's one of those streams where I actually regretted it because I was like, oh guys, I'm so sorry, but I was just so salty, and I could sense that it was bringing the stream down. I thought, I can't handle this shit. I don't like it, and we're going to be playing it on Monday, me and Emily.
Oh,
so that'll be fun. But like, I just remember playing it, going, I don't like this vibe right now. I don't want to be a negative person. So and yeah, I don't know. It felt bad. I felt bad. I didn't want to bring people down.
It started getting all heated.
I was getting heated, yeah. Emily was just sat at the back going, fucking hell. But that's all good. I mean, it's going to happen sometimes. But when you're playing random games all the time, it's like, you're going to have some moments where you're either too salty to stream, or it's just not going your way. So you're like, you know what? I need to end the stream, guys, because this can't go anywhere. I don't know. It's one of those tough ones I say tough. Streaming isn't tough. It's fun, but you've got to be like consistent. But when you're playing a game and you just sense it's not really getting any traction, it's not really getting any interactions and stuff like that, you sort of want to drift away from it, because like if you're not enjoying the game that much and there's not much growth from it, I feel like it's okay to step away.
Yeah. That's a good thing to do as well.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like, in a sense, like art block, where it's like, oh, I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to play. It's interesting.
Sometimes you just gotta like not do anything.
Yeah, like sometimes you just gotta say, guys, not streaming tonight because I don't want to. I don't know.
Go ahead.
All I was going to say was, like, I don't think there's ever been a point where I don't want to stream. It's just that sometimes there's just nothing I want to stream. Like, I want to stream, but I don't know what to stream.
Yeah.
And I
stream
get caught
block.
in that. Yeah, it's stream block. It is. It really is. What are you going to say? Sorry, dude. Before I talked over you.
I was going to say, like, I hope to do Twitch streams sometime in the future because they sound fun.
I would love to see you streaming again.
I don't know what I would stream, though.
Anything. Like, with what you do, you could... Obviously, I don't know your setup or anything, but you could literally just get your phone, put it up... You know how you did your Instagram ones? You could do it like that and just talk. Or... Oh, Debs, but... Ugh, very rude. How disrespectful.
It's fine.
Like, you could easily just have your phone, prop it up so it's pointing towards whatever you're drawing on, and just like you could just do a doodle stream kind of thing and just play around like that. Or you could just stream. You could do it easily.
I'd hope so.
Well, have you ever been tempted to get back into it? Obviously, you talk about it now, but
oh yeah, like this morning I was even like, I kind of want to stream, but I can't because it's early.
oh, as in like this morning you want to stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think you'd do very good at it, dude. And you've got obviously like so much. You've already got so much support anyway, and you've already got a following. So I feel like, yeah, you do great.
Thank you.
I
dropped my headphones.
I'm always tempted to. I'm sort of toying with the idea of doing these live one day. But
that would be cool.
It'd be cool, but I'd have to I'd have to have the setup like I've got it right now, where I can't see how many people are watching. I can't see anyone in chat. Because I don't want to be going like it. Imagine I'm talking to you, and then I just stop and start interacting with the audience instead of you. It's like, no, I want it to just be the conversation. I just want it to be us two talking, and people can listen and all that, but I will not interact with them. It's just you and me, and that's it.
I mean, there could be ways around it.
There can. I mean, maybe. Well, obviously, if people who are listening to this would like to see that, just let me know. I'm tempted by it, but it's an interesting one. I couldn't do another day of streaming because I want to make sure I'm spending time with Emily, but I could do something. I don't know. Well, there's always ideas and there's always things we could do.
Yeah.
My thing was just get fucking started. I think because I can't remember when I messaged you, but I remember messaging you like last year about it in November, going, hey,
about wanting to do a podcast.
Yeah, and yeah, and obviously it didn't come true. Fucking hell, it's not a fairy tale. It didn't happen, and I always felt bad. Like I felt kind of like even messaging you, because I know I messaged you before, and nothing came of it because of me. And I remember sending a message out to you going, hey, would you like to do it? And in the back of my mind, I was thinking, if you don't want to do it, I totally understand, because I said I was going to do it and I didn't do it. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those awkward moments where I thought, I've got to do it. I just got to say something. And thankfully, I started.
And it's going really good. Like, it's really, really good.
I really, really, really appreciate it, dude. It's about time I had something on my YouTube channel again. Not just stream all the time. But yeah, I honestly really appreciate those words. It means a lot. And yeah, it's good. It's good.
Of course.
And the thing is as well, like, I know that this couldn't happen without like awesome guests like yourself. Oh. So it's nice to have that kind of team. It's not a team, but like I've got that support. It's a nice way to for me to go, yeah, I've got support from people and some really freaking cool people too. So yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice.
We're your cheerleaders.
I'm the soup cheerleader, remember? I'm the soup group cheerleader. I've got my pom-poms and everything like that. With soup logos on it. I don't know. Oh dear. All right, we have to move on. I say have to. We don't have to do anything.
We have to.
We have to do this. we need to move on. No, even need's not good. We don't need to do anything. Fucking hell.
We need and have to.
We're moving on.
Okay. There you go.
We're moving on to some questions. So there's been like questions on Instagram, and there's been questions on the Discord as well.
You sounded so American.
What?
You're like you were on the Discord as well.
On the Discord as well? No, I can't. I cannot do accents. I'm terrible at them. Yeah, accents are not my thing. I wish I could do them. It's one thing I want to get good at is voices, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, so we have like questions on the Twitter. We have the questions on the Discord, and we got a bunch more. So we're gonna start if that's okay.
That is okay.
Cool.
I'm ready.
Oh, and also, I just saw this first one's from Milo. Obviously, you know who Milo is. But
Who's Milo?
Milo, I don't know that dude. Who is he?
I don't know Milo.
I was about to say, like, I just noticed that their profile picture is you. Well, it's not you, but it's your arm.
Well, not me. Yeah.
That's so cool. It's so cool to see. So they say, where do you often find inspiration?
Watching shows.
I should have really guessed that.
Yeah, the whole conversation, that's where I get like more than half the things. or ideas I want to draw from is watching TV shows or movies,
That's so cool.
or
So
even
it's
just talking about TV shows and movies.
and just getting into it kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. I I feel like I wish I could express my enthusiasm as much, but I just talk shit instead of like drawing. I'll just talk instead. I'll verbally draw. There we go. That's so cool.
Talk
Not
pictures.
talk pictures is good. Yeah, that's my skill. I'll talk pictures instead. Nightmare Wolf hasn't got sent a question, but we said shit. I need to catch up on previous ones. I keep forgetting.
Oh, nice.
That's so great. How do you develop your style? This is from Actress.
Septic actress.
Mm-hmm.
I like that username. That's cool.
Yes, it's very cool.
But honestly, just continuously drawing over however many years.
Mm.
Like you start with your style and you have to develop that by continuing to draw the way you draw. And you can
start with
do
your
like,
style.
yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's such an interesting like term because people say like you got to find your style, but you just said you start with your style.
Yeah, you start with however you draw, that is your style. You can develop it over time and make it different to your liking, but you always start with something. Like you don't start, like even a stick figure can be your own style. Like you start with that. That is yours. But you
Yeah.
keep working to make that look different over time. So yeah,
Yeah.
just practice.
That's so cool. So even if it's a stick figure, that's your. I like that. What you just said, Benny. That's yours. I really like that. For
I
some,
mean, you drew it. That is
yeah.
yours.
No, that's really cool. To be fair, Marissa, Radio Wave Weirdo, says for Rusty, you can choose anywhere, even if it's not on this planet. Hang on. Oh, wait. Let me try and read this properly. Okay. Where in the universe would you most like to visit if you could choose anywhere?
Where in the universe?
Yeah.
Or like a different universe?
Totally up to you.
Okay. Um, I have no idea. That is a hard question. Like if I could breathe in space.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
I mean,
Yeah, places where you can survive anywhere. There's no you're like a I don't know if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, but you're like a Saiyan where they can breathe in space, they can live in any planet and all that kind of stuff. So
so
yeah.
I'm a Super Saiyan.
Yes,
A
exactly.
regular Saiyan.
You
I
have
don't
the
know
hair
how it
for it.
works. My
You're,
sister's looking at me all weird. She watches the show and I don't, and she's nodding her head.
she's so disappointed in
She
you.
is.
Oh,
I don't know. I guess, I mean, the only thing that's coming to mind is Alpha Centauri.
Alpha
Like,
Centauri.
like from, no, it's not from Good Omens. It's from, like, wherever, but it's an actual place.
Is it an actual place?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a, here, wait, hold on. I know what it is.
Alpha Centauri. I don't know how
Yeah,
to spell it at all.
it's the closest star system closest to planetary system to the
Oh,
solar system.
yeah. Now I got it now. I thought I heard
Hmm.
that place before. What a lovely place.
They
What?
mention it in Good Omens, and
They
I looked it
do.
up. I was like, oh my god, beautiful.
Where? Why is that? Just for the view?
Yeah,
Just to float around a
if
bit?
I can breathe there, yeah.
That's so cool. Space is such a awesome well, not concept, but awesome thing.
It's a
It's
good, yeah.
I don't know if I can never decide if I'm like inspired by it or fucking terrified of it.
No, same thing I am with the ocean. Like, I'm deadly
Mm,
terrified of the ocean. I never want to set foot on a beach or set foot in the water. But,
really?
like, I want to know what's down there, you know?
Why is that like a catch-22 then? Like you're scared of it because you don't know what's down there, but you
Yeah.
actually want to. That's interesting. I'm I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm kind of like the opposite, where I'll happily go to the sea, and I'll go in the sea, but only to like nipple height. And then after that, I'm like, nah. If I can't really touch that floor, I am not gonna go there. But then there's like places where you're in the sea, but you can see right down to the bottom, and it's
Oh
like
yeah.
it's crystal clear, and I don't mind that. It's the darkness what I don't like.
No, yeah, ocean at night is not something for me, and I'd probably have like 10 panic attacks.
Do not blame you, dude. Emily's the same, by the way.
No.
If if we go if we went on a boat and we went to come on, we went now Kos in Greece, and we went on a boat trip, and she was like really scared of just jumping off the boat, even though you can see straight down and you can see everything what's going around. It was really just beautiful. I just jumped straight in, but that's because I'm an idiot, and I felt really bad because Emily was hoping she'd jump in with me
Oh.
as like her support, and I just jumped off and I didn't know.
You're
I
like,
felt so
bye.
I felt like such a bad boyfriend.
Oh.
It's like, see you later, babe. And that's it, I'm in. But the idea of looking down in the sea and seeing just darkness is so petrifying.
Oh yeah. No, I can never. Like even if it's in a shallow end of the ocean, like I could not like even look at that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like that scared of the ocean. I've never even been to the beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, because are there any beaches and stuff in where you used to be? And I don't know.
Um, there's like Jersey Shore,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm so bad with geography. I don't know where anything
Yeah,
is.
me too.
I barely know what's around. I barely know what streets around my house. I just know that I know my street and I know my parents' street. That's it. And there's no other need for anything else. Hang on a second. Super Seas has the exact same question where, how did you both develop your unique art style? How did you know? Okay, how about this? I like this better. When it comes to developing it, how did you know that this is good and perfecting it? How did you know that you're on the right path?
I mean, I don't think my art is good
Right.
for a start, but again, I'm my own worst critic,
Of
and
course.
all artists are.
Mm-hmm.
But how did I know I was on the right path? I guess not like the not what I listened to what other people thought of it, but when I knew that people actually cared about what I was doing and they cared about how I was doing
Yeah.
and not just my art. So I had a feeling like I still have a feeling that I think what I'm doing is good in some way or another.
Yeah.
Like I care about what I do, but I also hate what I do. If that makes
But
any sense.
yeah, I get that because you want it to be the best it can be, and when you've done a piece, you can sort of spot the mistakes that you made, I guess.
Yeah, I point out all the mistakes in what I do, and I don't. I never look at how different. I never look at it differently than looking at the mistakes that I have made in my art, but I post it anyway because I'm just like, you know what? I spent time on this and I
Mm.
took care of it, and I think people will like it,
And people will
even
love
if
it.
I don't. Yeah, even if I don't like it as much as I think I should like it. I don't know.
So, do you feel like you feed off the feedback kind of stuff?
No.
You Oh no?
It motivates me to do more, but I don't
Yeah,
like I don't know. I don't like say like, "Oh, this person said it's perfect, so it's automatically perfect."
I see. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
still like point out the flaws in it regardless.
Has there been a piece where you're like, I'm actually okay with that? Like, not
Oh
saying
yeah.
you what if there's one what's like, if you can remember back, obviously, but what's the one where you're like, I'm really happy with that one.
I mean, there's been some like even recently.
Which ones?
Uh,
I can find them as well. So,
like I did this like random mermaid piece like sometime
yep,
in July.
yep.
I thought that was fun to draw.
It's yeah. Was that just because of the Little Mermaid stuff coming up? If I remember rightly, I can't remember.
I'm
I
not
can't remember
sure.
why. Hang on, I'll throw it up. There we go. Yeah, it is cool. The cheeky mermaid with the wink. That's cool. What is
Oh
there any
yeah, I found
others?
it. Um,
How the hell? Hang on, I have not liked that one. Why on earth did I not like that? There you go. Enjoy that like. I like everything of yours. Why have I missed that one? I don't know.
oh, there was
Was
one I kind of liked that was both Mabel I drew a couple months ago from Gravity
Mabel.
Falls.
Gravity. You know what? I don't. I've not watched Gravity Falls.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard amazing things. Is that the one with the? Is that the one with the braces?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. What is it about? What about it is it makes it like good? Because that's the thing. I see all your work and I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. It's like it's just super good. But what's the difference between this being like one that you're happy with and another one that you're not that happy with? Is it just because I see them like so I don't see the mistakes because I'm not trained, but like yeah, I'm interested to know how do you know that it's bad? How do you know that it's good?
Because I drew this for fun, and the style was really nice to draw in, and I drew it without, like, I drew it knowing that nobody asked for me to draw this thing, but I wanted to draw it.
Oh, okay. So it was like more like less pressure kind of thing. It's more
Yeah.
freeing. That's nice. Yeah. So like the process of it was the positive part of it too.
Mm-hmm.
That makes so much more sense. She has a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
You
I
should
just sort of
definitely watch the show.
I've always again wanted to, just never got round to it. There's
Uh,
it's is it Amazing World of Gumball? Is that the one?
yeah, that's a
Gumball.
show.
Yeah, that's a show. that that was one of those where I was like, I want to check it out because everyone talks about it, and I watched it and I was like, oh my god, this is actually great. And yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you just once you get watching it, then you enjoy it, and you're like, oh, I wish I watched it sooner, so you can join in with everyone. That's good. Oh yeah, this one's from Laggy XD95. How do you do hands? Like, I'm sure you've had this question loads of times, but how do you do hands? Like full fingers, palm, and such.
Uh, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of
Try your
just a
best.
yes, try your best. References help too.
Uh-huh.
Anatomy tips, pay attention in school because those can actually help you on the long road.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess use references, try your best, look up like tutorials on how to draw hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that can even help too.
It's cool. I do. There's one what you do a Crowley, and he's like stepping, like big boy
Oh
steps,
yeah.
like, and his fingers are proper crooked and stuff, and it looks so cool.
Thank
Like
you.
like just his hands give him character, and it's yeah, I need to switch it over so people can see, but like yeah, it's just the hand itself like gives him character anyway, and that's how I see it at least. But yeah,
I was very proud of those hands actually.
so you're happy I pointed him out? Like yes, it worked. But no, it's just so super duper cool. I like that one a lot. It's one of
Thank
the
you.
ones, and his hat. I like his hat. He's got a big
Oh
hat,
yeah, his hat.
big boy hat.
It was him stepping in the church in
Yes.
I don't know the third episode.
I
I
can't
don't
remember off the top
remember.
of my head, but I do remember him stepping in church. It's super cool. You know when there's that like I'm just gonna say the bathtub scene.
Oh yeah.
I remember watching that and I was thinking, okay, I know exactly what's already happened. and Emily, bless her, she didn't get it. She was like, what's going on? And yeah, I'm, I'm one of those bastards who get things real quick in movies.
It
And
took me a second because like they didn't have those parts in the book.
oh,
I
really?
didn't know what happened.
Oh, so that was a nice surprise then.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hang on a second. Let me find some more. What are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna have a guess with what yours is gonna be, but I want you to answer anyway.
Okay.
Galaxy Howl says, if you could choose a video game to play for the rest of your life, what game would it be?
The Last of Us.
Really?
You thought I was gonna say Breath of the
Of
Wild.
course I did. Yeah. Wow. Oh man, like
If I could never get tired of it, then I would
mm,
play that game for the rest of my life.
I I loved the first scene. As
With
in
Sarah.
the build up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching that and I definitely cried during it. And I
Oh
remember just
yeah.
thinking like, but but then you turn into Rambo in the end. I'm like, oh, okay, now it's just an action game instead. Because I tried to play it. I tried to stream it a while ago, and I kept dying. I was like, oh no, it's going to be a grind. It's a grind game for me. But
No, but
it's
that's my favorite game ever.
really
Yeah.
wow, that's amazing. Mine's Resi 4. It'll always be Resi 4.
Ooh.
Resident Evil 4, Breath of the Wild, Bloodborne, and something else. Undertale. Undertale's there too.
Oh, yeah.
I like the old Undertale.
Me too.
Um,
I miss it.
I have you played Deltarune?
No, I haven't. No, wait, no.
Have you watched Deltarune?
Yes, I have watched it.
It's very good. I really really like Deltarune.
Yeah.
They've just improved on it. I can't wait for the next one. But Toby Fox, man, one man army. God damn it, such a beast. This person is called Dalaspi, but I always call Dat Ass Pie now because I mispronounced their name once, so I'm just gonna stick with Dat Ass Pie. What is one of your favorite videos or memes ever brought to the internet? So, what's your favorite internet video or meme?
I almost want to like send it because I knew the answer right away.
You want to send it?
Yeah. Can I
Send
do
it.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course you can. Just go on to the. This is where like your Discord's gonna shut down. It's all gonna go wrong.
This is like the most random video, but I always loved it for some reason.
Well, I don't know if I'll be able to put it on. What on earth is that?
Just watch it.
Oh boy, hang on. Shall I bring this up? How long? How is it? Like a real quick one?
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, we're fine then. Let me just bring it up. Up. Wait. Okay. So, hey, can you throw me a Capri Sun?
Hey, can you throw me another Capri Sun?
Oh my god! Oh!
That's my favorite video on the internet.
Holy shit. That is amazing.
Yeah.
There's something about like real quick videos which I absolutely adore. I adore just quick videos.
Like
Oh,
cutoffs too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, quick cut-offs, perfectly timed cuts and stuff. Yeah.
There's this account on Twitter that's perfectly cut screams.
Screams, yes.
Yeah.
It's very good. It is good. I mean, I'm trying to think of there's a video of what I love. I posted it on Instagram before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but a long time ago. And it's one of my favorite videos. I've got to try and find it. Where is it? Perfect. Hang on. I'll find it for you.
Okay.
And I'll post it on the Discord.
The Discord.
The Discord. I think that'll have popped up. Yes.
Let me see.
It should be on there. But
Oh no.
have you watched it? Have you seen it before?
No, I'm watching it now.
Dude.
Is that real?
Yeah. Real.
Oh my god. He's just so unfazed by it.
He doesn't give a thundering fuck. It's so good. Hang on, I need to bring it up on the main screen because, oh god, I need to do this like where we press play at the same time or something.
Take it out of your forehead.
But just,
Take it out of your forehead.
oh god,
Yeah, it's bad.
It's in his head.
It's so bad.
I'm like, it's in his head. It's in his fucking head.
He just slowly turns around like, hey,
He doesn't care.
did you just throw a dart at my head?
He doesn't care. I'd be screaming. Have you watched Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah.
It's like that when he gets hit in the stomach. In that he goes, ah, like, ah. It's absolutely one of my favorite videos. I don't usually say like, oh, I've got a favorite video, but that is absolutely one of mine. Oh my god, it's so fun. Oh, it's so fun. I love it. Okay, and let me just double check that we have gone through the answers on Twitter, because then we have a few from the Discord. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a good one, to be fair. I'm glad you showed me that. Hey, can you throw me the Capri Sun? So
How do you say it?
Capri Sun?
Capri Sun?
What do you say?
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun. Well, wait, hang on. I say Capri Sun, you say Capri Sun.
Yeah.
So you
Like
say
capris.
Capris.
E.
It's spelled I. It's CAPRI. Come on now. We ain't getting into this debate.
It's a debate.
Debate. It's Capri Sun, not
Shut off the
it's
podcast.
Capri. Yeah. Podcast is over. Shut it down. All right. So let's go through some Discord questions as well. So Smiling Days says, who is your favorite YouTuber or YouTubers? Yeah, helicopters. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Dave.
Me? Oh.
It's Dave.
It's me.
Well, you are one of my favorites, so
I
that's
appreciate
not
that.
actually a joke.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. But apart from me,
I don't know. PewDiePie?
PewDiePie is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I like PewDiePie.
Or Sean? I don't know.
Sean's like standard though, from
Yeah,
majority
he's
of his
standard.
community. Sean's so standard for not as in like his content standard. That makes me sound really bad. I don't mean
Standard.
it. I don't mean it. But like,
Low
it's-
level.
yeah, he's low tier YouTuber. Fucking hell. That's so mean. I don't mean it. But like everyone I speak to, because I got to know you and everyone else through Sean. Like people's favorites being Sean is like so. It's pretty much like a given, isn't it? That everyone really likes it. So yeah, to say PewDiePie's cool though. I like Pewds.
I was
This is
watching
very
his
cool.
Minecraft series lately, and that's why he's now my favorite, because it was just really good.
I've only watched one episode.
That's okay.
Okay, good. Don't crucify me for it, because
Okay.
I got blood. Don't be listening, Pewds. I don't mean it. What's this one? Oh, this is from Pro Gamer. What was the first fandom thing you ever made fan art for? I.e., Pokemon,
Ooh.
Star Wars, YouTubers, etc.
I want to say it was Undertale,
Really?
like a long time ago.
Do you remember who you drew?
Monster Kid.
Monster
And I
Kid's
know
a
that because
Oh, okay.
recently, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, recently I found really old art of mine of Monster Kid, so I redrew him.
Yeah, I love that piece you made.
Yeah,
It's
that was
great.
probably the first thing that I kind of started posting and making fan art for.
Oh, right. Yeah, 2015-ish.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
it was a long time. Actually, not that long ago.
It is quite a long time. It's 4 years. So it has gone by real quick.
Yeah.
So you saying it's been a long time ago, you can say that. That's fine.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Why am I whispering? Just to emphasize stuff, I guess. Who's mine? I like the duck, or the duck or chicken when
duck?
You know the one that takes you across the water, where it's like
I think it's a
dun,
duck.
dun. I think it is a duck, yeah. But it's like the music's so hype. It's dun 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 dun. It's like yeah, it's such a feel good character,
Yeah.
and that's all they do is Undertale's so good, so good.
It's such a calm game. Ironically.
Until you get to Sans
Yeah.
and Undying and Sans. Yeah, they were the motherfuckers of motherfuckers when you're doing the bad stuff.
It's almost a sit down and be calm game. It's almost.
I think it's like sit down and like take the beating when it comes to Sans and Undying. Asgore, I think I beat Asgore first try actually, but yeah, when it's Sans, I think I spent 8-9 hours trying to beat him, and yeah, that was not it was a fun experience, but not a fun experience. This one is from Ms. Maggie. As a beginner artist, what do you do if someone went against your style? So if someone did do, we sort of covered this, I guess, but
What? I don't get the question.
so if someone's posting hate on one of your posts, or like they're commenting on something and they're saying, "Oh, you should do this," and blah, blah, blah.
I don't care.
I'm about to say, how do you get over it?
Just block them. And, well, if you're, like, actually affected by it, then really just understand that this person is a random stranger on the internet trying to get attention from you. They're not worth your reaction. They're not worth your time. Or just emotional turmoil. Like, they don't matter at all. So if you're, like, affected by it really badly, then just try to realize that they don't know anything about you, and everything that they were saying that was negative is most likely not true.
Yes,
Or not true at all, really.
that's I mean, we spoke about that earlier, but it's nice to hear it from you, because obviously I did a shit ton of talking about that earlier, but it's nice to hear your point of view, because the people who know me, they know what I'm like when it comes to that kind of stuff, but to be able to hear it from a fellow artiste. Artiste. I think that's just super nice, to be fair.
No, but people handle it in different ways. Some people don't care. Some people just get bashed and hurt by it, which really sucks.
Yeah.
So to the perspective of someone who's going to get hurt by it, then just know that that person doesn't matter. And what they say doesn't matter.
Absolutely. And their opinion is not that relevant usually, because
it's really not.
they don't know what they're doing. But I feel like the majority of the time, the people who hate are the ones who don't actually have anything to do with that kind of thing, or they're not a success in what you're doing. So like, let's say you've got so many followers, and that doesn't include success, but you've created a good following and stuff like that, but because they haven't got it, they're like, oh, blah, 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 because that's their only way to one-up you, in a sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, haters gonna hate in the end.
In the end, their opinions don't matter.
Exactly. It's so true. And it's, I mean, that's all it is. It's their opinions don't matter. You're gonna hear it, and fuck them. That's my go-to. Just fuck it. Who cares? Don't matter, does it?
What he said.
What me said, I said. Yeah. I have like one from I don't know what their actual name is when it comes to okay, no, their Discord name is Solon Grundy Wants Pants Too.
Oh my god.
Sure. Yep. Hang on a second, both. Did you work to get your audiences? Did you just find people drawn to you, or was it a mix of both? So do you feel like, was it just a case of you did your thing and people came to you, or did you like reach out to people and like tag a lot and stuff like that?
No, I just kind of did what I did and people started coming around, I guess. I've never like went up and asked someone, hey, follow me because I have art. Because I'm like way too self-conscious to do that.
Oh, bless you. you can sort of tell that you have that inner confidence, but you don't want to like show all of it off, if that makes sense. 'Cause
I
you just
guess so,
don't-
yeah.
It's interesting. It must be nice, obviously, you get the nod from Sean and stuff when you post pictures, and even like when you're just talking stuff on Twitter and post some of your art when it's nothing to do with Sean, and he'll go,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is really cool." Like
That's really reassuring.
yeah, and
Not
I
just
think-
from him, but from anyone too.
Of course, I feel like if you like someone's art or what they do, just try and reach out to them and say, "Hey, dude, like I really like what you do. Keep it up." Because that's what I try to do, at least. I feel like that's how we started talking, actually.
Yeah.
Because I just remember saying to you, like, "Hey, I really like what you do. I hope you're really proud of yourself." Because I meant it. Like, I hope you're really proud of what you do, Ava. Because you work really goddamn hard, and your styles just come on such a long way. And I hope you know it. You know, I hope you recognize it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I'm serious.
It's a humble moment in the stream.
No
It's a
mushiness.
The mushiness, the mush. But yeah, I think that's all we got time for the podcast today.
Podcast.
The podcast. Is there anything else you want to say, Ava? Is there anything you want to leave on as a message to everyone who's listening or anything like that? Is there anything you want to say?
I hope Solomon Grundy finds his pants.
2
Oh my
seconds.
God,
2
Finn.
seconds, my Finn. After all that, now he barks. Give me 2 secs.
That was perfect timing too.
Sorry about that. That's after well, hang on. 4 hours of like podcasting of 2 of you and 2 of Maddie. He hasn't said a peep. He hasn't made a single noise. And the pinnacle of the pinnacle of the podcast, where I'm like, "What do you want to say to everyone who's listening?" And it's like, boop, and then he starts barking.
Finn wants to be part of it too.
Finn's always part of it, bless him. He's a good boy. But yeah, is there anything you want to say to the people watching? Because I know like it's going to be a bunch of your fans who are going to jump in here. So, is there anything you'd like to say to them?
I mean, just thank you for listening. This podcast is really cool, and I think it's a neat idea, and I'm really glad that I got to be on it with a friend.
Yeah.
And just thank you.
It's all good. It's been a huge pleasure, dude. And yeah, we definitely. It's just really nice to catch up with you properly, because we always say we're gonna chat or game and then catch up like that, but
Yeah.
just to be able to sit down and actually like schedule time just to catch up is really cool, dude. And
We gotta work more stuff out.
yeah, definitely. And I'd love. I feel like I do feel like we're gonna do some live streams of this too. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're doing next week, but I've got the charity stream coming up. So if you ever wanted to pop in and like literally join in the stream and play with some random games or play Minecraft together and stuff, it'd be really cool. No pressure,
okay.
obviously. I'm saying this on
that
here,
sounds
and it's
awesome.
like, yeah, we'll sort something out, dude. It'll be fun. All right. So where can everyone find you? Where should we be looking? What should we be searching? That's my full camera. Don't want to do that. There we go.
Okay, so there's a key under a rug. You'll get the key and you open up a door. You'll find me curled up in a corner, drawing.
For a second, I was so confused what you were talking about. Just find you in the corner, eh? Just look in the dark corner.
It's a dark corner.
It's always a dark corner, and you just curled up. So is it always RustyBean _? Is that just Instagram?
RustyBean _ I think for everything.
Is it really?
Yeah, I changed
Oh.
it recently because I was like, why not?
That's totally cool, dude. I wish you could have like your original names like mine, Whiskey and Jam Jar, but I've got to go _ Whiskey and Jam Jar _ so silly.
Some
But yeah.
bastard took it.
It probably was me, and I just forgot the account.
Oh.
Yeah, if being honest, it probably was just me. But yeah, so make sure you guys all give Ava a follow. Majority of people here who already know who you are, because I didn't. You know what? I completely forgot to mention this, Ava. But I talk about you like bunch purely because, obviously, because you're a friend and I'm a fan, but purely because of the Antisepticeye and Darkiplier background desktop.
Oh, you still have those?
I have, yes.
Oh my god.
It's still there, dude. It's still there. always will be.
That's crazy. Thank you.
Because when you went on a hiatus, I was like, I'll always just say, oh yeah, this is from RustyBean, because obviously everyone's like, oh my god, it's Anti. It's like, yeah, this is my friend who does it all. So yeah, it's people who don't know who you are, and I've always spoke about you. Now you know.
That's awesome. Thank you.
It's all good. Anything to do to support you, dude. It's all good. All right. And commissions are open as well.
Oh. My heart.
What?
My heart.
Why? What?
My heart.
Don't be dying again. Don't do it. Please. Not again. I'm all right. In honor of your idea, I am absolutely going to say, what was it? Was it RustyBean dies on stream or something? What was it? Was that what it was called?
RustyBean dies.
I'm going to type that in. No, Drops Dead is way too dramatic. Hang on. RustyBean Beans dies. Question mark with an exclamation mark as well, because you got to be dramatic and get those
you have to be very dramatic.
All right, dude. Thank you for being here. It's been
Thank you so
awesome.
much.
And yeah, just make sure you guys leave a like on the video. People who are watching this live, I'm hoping you're chatting anyway. But after the video is done, please make sure you leave a comment down below. Make sure you share it. And like I said, leave a like too, because it really does help the video. And everyone should find out about Rusty, because they are freaking awesome. And everyone should go follow them. So all the links are going to be in the description down below. And yeah, it's been really good, dude. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, say bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.